up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. Listen, I do deserve to do another episode because it's like one of the last videos that we're gonna be doing here in Texas for a little while. We'll be gone, and so I said, why not do another video? But I gotta get into these subjects if y'all don't mind. If y'all don't mind, y'all know who this brother. If you do not know, now you know. His name is Jaylen. Jaylen is a EBT type of celebrity in Dallas, right? And he have gotten 17 years in prison. Now, mind you, we talked about this story on the Wiley Show Instagram page on our website, and the website is coming back. You guys, give us time to bring it back, Joe. But he got 17 years in prison because he beat up this man. He literally beat up this man. This elderly guy whooped him, and he got 17 years in prison. And 17 years. Now, mind you, we talked about the 17 years ago. I mean, not years ago, months ago. And many people say all your news is fake. Then came out 17 years. Now, mind you, this man was on social media. He whooped this older guy. And I told y'all, I said this was going to happen. And did nobody want to believe me? Everybody was saying this, and this lady was mad, and her name was the tweaker. She was on there cussing me out, and she said, y'all send the laws to my house. I said, well, first of all, he going to prison because he beat up the man. And this I got to tell y'all, this would have been a non-story, but because y'all want to stream everything, you want to be famous. Now, this dude got exposed by his baby mama for being gay. She talked about him having HIV. She exposed him to his sons, put all his business out there, and that's how he got the fame. Then he went out there. He started doing adult entertainment. He just started being his Valentine. Now, mind you, we did interview him. He came to our home where we picked him up. He didn't have a car, and he had warrants then. And then he said, you know, Wiley, I got warrants or whatever. Don't call the law. Don't call the law on me. And so we brought him to the house or whatever. And we did an interview with him. Cool guy. Talk about him being down low. He didn't want to drag his baby mama, etc. Then fast forward to like last year, the summer of last year, he whooped this man, and the man went into the hospital, and for whatever reason, his friends was in his ear, said, take it to trial. I said verbatim, go ahead and don't take it to trial. Just take us, why don't you just settle? And so we brought him to the house, and we interviewed him. We didn't do anything about it because, first of all, I was on a very tight ship. I said, let me go and interview. And I had another guest lined up to bring him on the show. Then we had to drop him off in South Dallas, and I think somewhere in Oak Cliff, the hood. And you clearly could tell he's like hood famous. Like people in the hood know of him, especially like the women. And then he went to prison because now he got 17 years. And, they say, well, his lawyer didn't represent him right. But I'm like, where's all the hood chicks that made this man famous? Where they at? Where all the hood chicks that made this man go famous? Where's the tweaker? And where's this one there? Where all his home? Where's the community? Well, and then let's be real. The community didn't have no money. I mean, he was famous of the EBT sector of Dallas, right? Like the gutter, I'm talking about the filthiest. You talking about the dirty penny part of Dallas, like they pennies is funky. Them the type of people, and clearly his best friend. I mean, when you look at her, when you look at her, I'm trying to find a picture of her. If I can find a picture of her. But when you look at her, she's obese, huge, and everything. You know what I mean? And she's ghetto. Then her brother was like, where you at? Let's link up. I'm like, bro, why you want to box me? Like, this is what I don't understand about Dallas. They always want to pull up and do violence. Shut up. You in the poor part of Dallas, the filthy part. And y'all boost his head up because he probably was screwing her. And then the thing about her is she would be rolling up blunts and the protector, and then they send the police to the house, and she's so ghetto. Y'all send the laws to my house. Why y'all send the laws to my house? I'm like, bruh, shut up. Like, you keep committing crimes, rolling up weed and all that type of stuff, and then the child protective service will come because they have weapons, they will have drinks, they will have weed, all type of drug use, and then she will be ghetto. Y'all send the laws to my house, ghetto. Shut up. You keep inviting the people to her because she's trying to be a social media star, and it was just all around just bad, man. And here she is, went to his trial. Whoever said that, he should go to trial was stupid. You already did the crime. It's on video. He whooped the man, knocked him out. And when the dude was knocked out, he continued to hit him. And then it was a black lady. Please stop it. Oh my God. And she was crying. And I'm like, it went viral. And I said, oh, why would you do this in Dallas? Did that in Dallas? Baby, them Texas prosecutors from Dallas County, they pulled the full weight of the South. They threw the book at him. Now he got fingernails, and now he got woman hair. He a whole woman in prison now. He have no choice. I mean, 17 years. His children will be in their 20s. He got little boys. And it's sad that for 17 years, you're going to be locked down. All because you want to have a moment. You queen, you dusty, filthy, dirty thing. Just to have a moment. And now you down for 17 years. 17. And then people would get mad at me for reporting on my website. How you going to get mad at me? I'm talking about a story. And then shout out to the people. Somebody took my story and just blogged about it. I ain't going to try to throw shade, but clearly they took a screenshot of my story. You clearly can see the Wiley show all through the stories, just Wiley all through it. And took it. And I'm like, dang, you just gonna steal my stuff? Like, when the website come back, we got some more stories that we're gonna be writing on and getting on, but just took my stuff that we didn't put. We put the midnight oil. We chased down the story and didn't even give us credit. Didn't even tag us in the post and say, hey, I got this from Wiley. Just took it. Child, that's what they'll do. But I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed. And then he tried to audition. Let me see if I can find out the thing when he tried to audition for he tried to audition for Zeus. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. See, this one he tried to audition for Zeus. Let me show y'all. I'm just gonna show y'all the picture of him. He tried to audition for Zeus, and you know what I'm saying? And he got an OnlyFans and all type of stuff. And now he's in prison for 17 years. 17 years this man got. 17-year bid. Was it worth it? No. It ain't never worth it to go to prison for 17 years for foolishness. It ain't worth it. It's so many things that he could have easily walked away. The dude hit his car. Okay. Get the insurance. Go your separate ways. And then you want to do harm to him now. 17 years. There was a video that I saw a video of a guy that was in prison. He said, the reason why I regret I'm not going to come back to prison. He put a screenshot. He panned the camera to this old man in prison. The man had to look like he was in his 70s. In a wheelchair. The man had to look like he was in his 70s or 80s. He said, that's one of my fears, is growing old in prison. This is why I'm not coming back. That's what that person said. Me personally, seeing this man get 17 years, he deserved it. because you should have just went on. Stop listening to folks. If you know you did the crime, say, hey, can I get 10 years? Because the man did. Now, I do believe 17 years, he don't deserve 17 years. At minimum, probably 6 years. But you're dealing with Texas penal code. Texas hate when you try to go to trial. Them prosecutors say that, and especially when you go on a trial and you got a lawyer from the government, like the government lawyer, like a free lawyer, like a lawyer because you ain't got no money. And then the lady here that went to his trial said that the lawyer was like old. He had like an old lawyer, and the lawyer couldn't talk. Said he had an old lawyer, and the lawyer couldn't even hear. I mean, he could talk, but he couldn't hear. He was like older. Let me see if I could try to call her on Instagram. I mean, because I remember. I don't think I can call on here. I wish I had her number. Because I would never forget, she was so upset. So upset at me. And she sent her brother. And her brother was supposed to do harm to me. And it's so sad. Because the brother ain't got 2 nickels in his brain himself. He's just as foolish and dumb as her. And then the last post she wrote on last year about this was last year. She said, all it takes for one person to make a negative comment, here comes the whole world. So now Turner courts Jaylen wrong for beating up a 300-pound man that came at a little old punk with a letter, shut y'all delusional A-words up. Don't y'all be fighting y'all baby mamas, y'all baby daddy mamas, and S-word child. This here app a mess. Let me get out of Jaylen business because I go way too far. I put my 304 foes into place because his business ain't y'all place. And he admitted that he did the crime. They recorded out. They bragged about it. The thing about it is, and I posted this on last year on members only. They bragged about beating up the man. Well, he bragged, her and the big girl, they both bragged. And that's what you don't do. They bragged about it, and they sent so many officers for a civil assault. I remember they came to the house, the SWAT team, everybody came. Y'all all lit off for a civil assault. It wasn't even that bad. For a misdemeanor civil assault. Man, it was a felony. He committed a felony, you queen. Like, I would never forget it. They came to our house. I mean, helicopters. I would never forget it. I remember I have it somewhere in the archives. And no, it was a public defender he had. He couldn't afford no lawyer. Because the lady, she did all the talking, couldn't afford no lawyer. It's sad. And I'm praying for him that he survived. But, he in jail. It ain't like, oh, he going to get, you know what I'm saying, get the HIV. He already got that. I mean, what more? More STDs? I mean, okay. That ain't going to stop him. I mean, it is what it is. He may be even popular. And then don't they in some prison, they give you a gay area to go in prison? I'm going to keep y'all updated with this case. And it's sad because I'm looking like at his boys, like, see they dad, man, just to go out here just crazy. It's just really sad. Praying. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna move on from because it's gonna make me cry. I'm crying because really not crying, but I'm gagging because I'm like, damn, they gave this man 17 years. One thing you don't want to do is fuss around with the Texas justice system. You don't want to mess around with that. 17 years, you guys. I mean, no harm. 17 years he got in prison. That's one thing you don't want to mess around with that. I'm praying. Are y'all praying for him? Do y'all think he deserves 17 years? So beating up an old man. The old man did not die. So a lot of people was like, well, did he die? No, he didn't die. He still survived. But do you think he deserves 17 years? And when you look at it, he even got more years than people when they touch children. Like he got more years than the person that violate children. That's sad. Do you believe he deserves 17 years? Let me know in the chat when y'all come up in here. Do you think he deserves it? 17 years. 17 years. That's a long time. I'm going to do some more digging, so I'm probably have to have Part of Me look up to give me some more information. Definitely going to do some more digging about that. Now, let's talk about Saucy Santana. Now, Saucy Santana, we're coming at women, and he had a lot of stuff to say about women. I'm talking about Saucy Santana said that y'all women are not dudes. He came for straight women, y'all, heterosexual women, and he said y'all women. This what he said. So y'all, this is what he said. Oh, this what he said.
You know what I really hate? Because girls don't got the strength as niggas. They don't. I grew up around the other girls. I hate when girls be like, oh, I'm a dog, I'm a man, I act just like a nigga out here. No, y'all don't, baby. No, y'all don't. No, it's just not. It's y'all just soft. Y'all females. It's the estrogen, baby. It's not happening. You cannot move like a nigga. You cannot think like a nigga. You cannot act like a man. It's just not happening. And I want y'all to stop lying to yourself, telling yourself that y'all want these niggas to tell y'all the truth. No, y'all don't. Baby, nobody don't want to hear no motherfucking truth. And then when a nigga do start telling y'all the truth, y'all start bugging the fuck out and losing it, which is why the nigga lies to you in the first place. And what the fuck a nigga telling me the truth for? Bitch, you're that bold. Bitch, you don't give a fuck about me that much. When I tell niggas the truth, I don't give a fuck about them. They like my little side niggas. I'm not that invested. So here's the truth. Take it or leave. My bitch that I love, like, I'm in the field. Bitch, I'm not telling you. I'm Jody.
All right. So somebody said right message, wrong messenger. And this is he cleared up his thing right here. This is what he did. Oh, my baby daddy listening.
So I'm not gonna take it personal because I know a lot of y'all really read like headlines. So everybody read the headline, nobody got the message. When it comes to me, it's always giving he, him. I'm a boy, I'm a man, I'm a nigga, whatever y'all want to feel like. Regardless of how much you see lashes and nails and a pretty face, I'm a boy. And so when I'm referencing, what I was referencing was boys, like when boys date me, they just a simple minded job. They gag, they be like, yo, you really act like a nigga. Yo, you really a man. Duh. People see me and see the feminine energy and emotes, and they be like, oh, he think he a girl. No, I'm a nigga, a dog ass nigga. And that's how I know. I grew up around a lot of girls, and girls are soft. And they can't maneuver like niggas because we really cutthroat. And y'all really not like that. Wow.
I think, honestly, I don't know who is Saucy Santana management, because somebody please tell this stupid man he's messing up the bag with women. If your fan base is how you eat is black women, why are you trying to give a message that the women ain't men and shut up? First of all, women is not going to receive the message. Excuse me. Women are not going to receive the message. Number one, you got on fingernails, you popping your mouth, And you do think that you are a female. Because one time when you was in Florida, you was up there twerking on straight men and they pow-powed you outside the strip club. Okay? So I'm not understanding, hey, person in the building, hey, girl, from Alabama. So I don't understand that. I get what you're trying to say. I'm not receiving it because sit down. I'm so tired. I got to be careful. It's nothing wrong with being feminine, but don't try to tell women how to be women when you're learning how to be feminine from a woman. Say amen, ouch. So women can be whatever they want to be. It's not my job as a man, especially when you feminine, to tell a woman, don't you be trying to be like a man. Okay, what if that woman say, don't you be trying to be like no woman if they're being feminine like that? Then what? Then she gonna be homophobic, she gonna be transphobic and all that phobia. Like, come on. Like, what about that? Then it's gonna be all these phobias. And then you try to clear up your message because you were dragged. Now you want to clear it up. This is the same dude that said he only like spicy chicken breasts, Red Bull, and women deodorant. So I just don't understand it. So when I heard this story, I'm like, I'm confused. This man like chicken breasts, spicy breasts, a red Fanta, women deodorant. Secret deal. That's a whole lot of secret. So I just don't understand that. I don't understand where he's going through. He had flopped on the charts. And I know I'm going to say this and I may get some pushback from the community, but he have been flopping for a long time. At one point, Saucy Santana was on his way to the mainstream, but his mouth is the reason why kind of like pushes him back. We got to work on that. I'm going to put me in there because sometimes my mouth had me going backwards too. So I ain't all the way through, but I'm a man. I'm not trying to put on women in. Now, I did Marquita the Cross-Eyed Diva. And I need to bring her back. I may bring her back in Vegas. Come on. But I also feel that Saucy Santana need to understand that being a man is stop trying to tell women what to do. I have to check myself because sometimes I'll be trying to tell women what to do. But women are women. I love them. I love them dearly. But women ain't going to stop acting like whatever. Thank you. Somebody, I believe, who was it that sent me? Somebody sent me $20 and said, hey, friend, because we definitely need it. We going to Vegas. Y'all come on and give. Now, person is in the chat. If that's person, I don't know if that's from person. I don't know if that's from the person. If it is, thank you. Because she coming in donating. I don't know if that's her. Praise the Lord. Because we definitely need everything. Oh, yeah, that's person. Shot out. But I also would say this, you guys, and I got to be careful because it was a video that came out that was a gay man. He said he don't want his children seeing him doing PDA with his man in front of his children. And many people criticize him. I feel the same way. I don't want to do that type of stuff. He's one of the most discriminated against and judged celebrities in the media. How dare he do it to someone else? Thank you. Do you want to call in? Oh, let me send you the link because you up here commenting. I'm so happy. My future man is calling in. Let me drop him a link and see if he want to come on. I am so surprised. I'm gonna have to move you in with me in Vegas, baby. You on Facebook just commenting down. So I feel is also, I think that Saucy Santana is kind of hurt that you women abandoned him. Women, why did y'all stop listening to Saucy Santana music? It's because he could twerk better than y'all. A lot of people said he could twerk better than women. Some dude, I don't know how true it is, he said that Saucy Santana can twerk better than women. Is that true? True? I'm just asking a question. It was a guy saying Saucy Santana can twerk better than a female. Is that true? I don't know how he get to jiggle that, but he can twerk real good. Somebody said, Mookie said no. Is that Gilbert? Did Gilbert say that? Let me drop a link if y'all remember that. Let me drop the link in the chat. Because Gilbert said he could twerk better. I'm just asking y'all a question. And Gilbert Arenas is obviously what? Allegedly? He twerked like something been up there a few times. He said he would rather see him than Megan Thee Stallion. OMG. Oh, she said another $20. Person is in the thank you, person, because you give. Everybody shot that by shot that by shot that. She said $20. Person said, stop playing like you don't know it was me. I know it's you. Woo! I know it's you. Love you, sus, because we really needed that. That's gonna help us get the carry-on bag. Praise the Lord. Thank you, sus. That man is gay like Dwight Howard. Oh my gosh. Again, I just can't wait till we just stop telling women what to do. Even I have to correct myself. I have to correct myself because I love women, especially black women. I gotta stop that. Maybe because I'm single, and sometimes that's why too. And I'm gonna be honest, we have to stop watching the manosphere and all that type of stuff. When I'm around Couture Bay, it made me look good as a black man. It was a picture that me and Couture Bay took. Let me see if I can find that picture, if y'all don't mind me, because she is so beautiful. It was a picture that me and Couture Bay and 90 Love took. I'm gonna scroll down and find this picture. Why people talking about us, about our Vegas trip. I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna find this picture. It was all three of us. 90 Love. I'm gonna find that picture. Give me a second. And there's some more pictures I still haven't even uploaded, child. Let me see if I can find that picture of me. Where is it at? Okay, that's when we was at the Huggathon. Okay, where we at? Where we at? Okay, not that picture. That was me and Gil. Oh, that's me and Gil. That's okay. This picture was nice. What was the one? This the picture. This, when I tell you, what we took, I can't, like, I had a good time. Like, being around women will just show like it's amazing. It just brings some type of swag. I love us. We had a beautiful time out there in Vegas, and that's when we, excuse me, at the roof. Definitely, I will never forget it. And we had a beautiful time there, and we had got, and don't give me let me shut up. Being around that gorgeous stuff. And I love her. But and 90 Love. Like, when you're around beautiful women, child, I love women. Like, I'm just not one of the type of people in the community that don't like women. I love women. I don't understand. Like, women are just, I think black women don't get the credit. Black women, when you look at the history of black women, and I know somebody say I'm a sip because I uplift black women. I don't care. Let me be a sip. Let me take a sip. Okay. Black women are just amazing. Okay. They are incredible. Hold on. My mic is going. Hold on. Let me put this in a hold. Give me a second, you guys. Oh, wait. There we go. Yes. There we go. Hold on. I don't want to do too much. Well, thank you. While yeah, black women are everything. And I feel like black women should get the credit that they deserve. And I also feel as though people don't understand that when we get on the phone with black women, we need to allow them to have spaces. This is why when I did Two Man and a Lady, I had to correct myself and humble my ego as a man because sometimes my personality get controlling. And working with Couture have made me a better man as hosting like a show because she put me in my place. And I love that about her. I love her. I love her. I love the Bay Squad, and I love like teaming up with black women. I don't know. That is one of the best looks ever is to be black and uplifting black because I think we need to talk more in Hollywood. Try to, there's nothing wrong with this. Try to, oh, let's dilute it interracial, but we need to start uplifting love with black women, love with our sisters, love with our brothers, like showing that. I remember back in the day, they would show like love with blackness, and sometimes it get lost, but it's nothing like seeing that black love. It's nothing like being there because when you look at any parts of history, black women are on the forefront, have always been on the forefront. And we as black men have to do more to match that energy because even when this election coming up, black women are on top of it. They are more organized. They know how to multitask. This is why I love having black women around me. When I allow black women to be a part of what I'm doing, they are right there on top of it. And so I just think what Saucy Santana is trying to do is trying to get a reaction because nobody's talking about him. Let's be clear. Nobody's talking about Saucy Santana. Nobody's talking about him. Everybody's talking about Karisha and Karisha please and all of this. Nobody's having a in-depth conversation about Saucy Santana. Let's just keep it all the way real. So the only time he's able to go viral is when he's criticizing and saying something towards women. They're not talking about him when he's releasing music. They're not talking about who he's performing at Pride. They're only talking about him when it's something controversial. That's the sad part. All right, so let's move on from Saucy Santana. Um, and y'all can call in if y'all got something to say. I would love to hear y'all thoughts. And there's some another topic that I do want to dive into and talk about. Give me a second. I want to get into this person. Da, 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 da. Y'all say, hey, y'all. That's in the chat. Love y'all. I told you we going back to back to back, child. I think it's good to take the weekends off and really just go live during the week for like videos. But I want to get into this story, and I'm kind of confused a little bit. So y'all help me with this story. Um, my next story here. So y'all please kind of help me get to the details of this. He's definitely clout chasing. Yes, he is definitely clout chasing. I agree. He's clout chasing 100%. He's clout chasing because nobody else checking for him for his music. That's the sad. Not even gays checking for his music. Not even the gays. Because we checking for Lil Nas X. See, Lil Nas X he's just staying in his lane. He's attractive and he just stay in his lane. He stay in his lane. And when he was controversial about the Christians, he did that to sell records and then he moved on. Like with Sauce Santana, unfortunately, he don't have just a lean on his music. His music is bubblegum music. It's good for like a day, then we over it. His music is good for a day, and then it's over. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. And then we over it. Let's keep that all the way clear. I'm gonna go on another subject here. Y'all bear with us on here. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta delete some stuff here in order for that. Oh, I'm gonna miss this green screen. All right. Brian McKnight, and this is what I want to say. A lot of people is getting this man a bad tip. Even his children. I don't know what went on with his kids, but he have been getting dragged. Now I'm kind of sad because I'm a huge Brian McKnight fan, and to see him getting dragged, is this just online or is this translating in real life? But Brian McKnight is getting trolled and clowned in the comments after he announced another concert. They're saying that he's getting clowned in the comments. People are saying verbatim, "I'm going to the GED reunion." Until they said this, until um, until he do right by his kids, everything in his life will crumble. He keeps starting back at one to see if y'all coming. I think I'm walking my refrigerator that night. I would go just to see the look on his face after realizing that the only one there, LOL. They said, say what? We ain't coming. My cat has prom that night. Um, they said, damn, that's the day I'm having all my plants neutered. Somebody said, I gotta shampoo my backyard. I would rather pull both my ears off and mail them to Dubai before I go to one of his concerts. Stevie said he's coming to see him say. So I believe they're mad because he said he's the father of his kids, of his new wife. I just feel like this is a family dynamic, and Brian McKnight's son, one of them do music, if I'm not mistaken. Two of his sons do music, if I'm mistaken. And you're still getting gigs because your last name is McKnight. So let's not act like you got that. Me personally, I feel like, and y'all father was there. I just hope that y'all go to counseling, because I'm not going to tell you to be over your father, because your father's still breathing, so you feel some type of way. But Brian McKnight, be the adult in the room. Give credit to all your children, because no matter how adult your adult children feel like their age, they still want their father to credit them for being there. Okay. And I want, because you got to be careful, because a lot of your fans are mothers. They're like vintage. And some of them like 55, 60, 65, 70. They're more like older vintage fan base, vintage. And they don't like it when you disrespect the children, because women, they're emotional. And a lot of the fan base, 50 and up, they feel some type of way. Them aunties feel some type of way. Like, come on. Like, they ain't got time for you to be sitting there and criticize. But me personally, as a man, I look like, bruh, like, why y'all got to be entitled? Like, whatever. Your daddy said, whatever, whatever. Move on with your life. Get done with your life. Be over it. And everything like that. Just be done with it. They said he changed his name to match his Blas's son. His black son. So they said don't birth kids if you don't want to take care of them. But also they said he left them. Okay, can somebody call in and credit me and tell me what's going on with Brian McKnight? Because I don't know everything like that. Only thing I like to listen to his music. I'm not into uh his music and his outside of his life, outside of his music. Like, what is he saying that makes people just want to throw jokes and say all of this weird stuff about him? Like, let me know. Like, where's the criticism coming from, that you all are saying all of this stuff? Like, please let me know, because I would like to know. I'm trying to understand what is so nasty that because he is a man and his children is grown, they are adults. Are we still going to hold it up? Because it seemed to me like people are trying to act like his children are just like they're still kids. They're adults. They're some older than me, if I'm not mistaken. And then one of the sons said he would never sing his song. He called them a sin, a mistake. While he isolated his children, now he's getting a taste of the same treatment. He this inherited his children. He will have less money to withhold for them. He talks about them horrible. We would have never known anything was wrong in the relationship if he didn't start speaking about them so badly. Wow. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. I really am sorry to hear that, honestly. Let's that is something. Because he was talking about them horrible. He basically called them unwanted bastards. What did he lie? I mean, he's telling the truth that you may not agree. If he have one, I'm calling the fire department and saying it's over capacity. Definitely calling in a oh my gosh. They said someone said I can't wait to miss this. He better figure something out or the new family gonna bounce. Until you do right by them kids, everything you do gonna crumble. I'm coming, but I have to pick up Anita Baker first. They announced a concert here for him in Kaylin, Texas. They were on his head so bad they canceled the same day. The GED reunion. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Painting my house with the Q-tip that weekend. That ninja wet meme is golden. I'm screaming rewrite at Don for his original kids. Until you do right by them kids. My cat has prom that day. DC will not be in attendance. One band, one sound. Cancel the show. The way God been spurring the block literally on these celebrities. Do your kids ever cross your mind anytime in my bride night voice? Nobody counsel black people like black people, but sorry, he's out of here. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on and what they saying. His non-black wife is going to leave him when he runs out of money. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's sad, man. It's sad. Definitely praying. Definitely praying. Definitely praying. Um, definitely. And one of my hit it and quit it in news really quickly. I want to talk about this really quickly concerning Diddy. But this is associated with Diddy. Karisha said this verbatim. Karisha said really quickly, you guys. I want to say this before because I didn't want to make this a too long of a video. But then y'all can call in and give y'all points. Karisha said, I lied. No one ever peed on me. I did it to promote my card game. I lied. A N-word never ever peed on me. I did that to promote my card game, and it did exactly what I needed it to do. That's what she said. Y'all pray for Karisha. Karisha been going through it. Karisha been going through it. She said she never been peed on. She did that to promote his record, to promote her record, to promote her card game. I'm sorry, excuse me, her card game. Wow. Let's put the phone number up on here 972-674-9462. You guys, and I'm gonna go back and finish packing and stuff. If anybody want to call in and give their thoughts about any of these topics that we talked about, hit me up. They said what card game? It was some game that she had when she was doing Carisha Please, if I'm not mistaken. That's what she was talking about. I don't know how true it is of the peeing and stuff like that, but she's trying to disassociate herself from Diddy. She's not trashing Diddy. She just unfollowed him and, trying to distance herself from him. I don't blame her because he is tainted fruit. He's spoiled fruit, to be honest. Spoil you fruit. Love you all so very much for y'all support. Also, thank you everybody that we are going to Vegas tomorrow. Relocating, so we in our early stages. We're not moving like everything from our house, not yet. We're going there first and taking a little items with us, renting off this room, and that's exactly what we are doing. Hello, hello, you live on the air. I'll give you 1 second. I want them to be able to hear you, ma'am. Wow, thank you for calling in. Hey, sis, you live on air. Go ahead, sister.
Oh, I just want to say evening to all, evening to you, Wally, long time listener, first time caller.
Yes,
Um,
welcome.
And this is Mish. This is me. I just wanted to shout out to y'all. You hold such a great chat, and the folks in the chat. I just enjoy you guys' commentary. You guys all
Oh, Miss,
adult like,
thank
so I
you.
really love it. But I have two comments. My first comment is for Brian McKnight. Um, Maybe you're not abreast of the situation, but this guy's a total asshole. You know, talking about his children and being really nasty. And then as a community, we, as a whole, I think, decided to push him out. So
What
that's
about
with
his
him.
music? What about his great music, the wedding music, and the great success musically? Because musically, he was an incredible artist. He still is a credible artist. Like, what does
Right.
it have to say about his music?
Well, you should be able to separate the two, right? But unfortunately, we don't live in that world anymore.
Okay.
And you have to be accountable, especially for our young folks. We have to hold accountability to our community because we're kind of spiraling right now. So, that's with this whole Diddy thing. People in the community, we're standing up and saying, no, we're not going to take anymore. You
Okay.
understand? So I think that's real important. So I wanted just to say that because I drag him privately, not
Okay. So
just
you drag.
publicly.
Okay, because people are dragging him. So to clear this up, he should apologize to his oldest son, to his older children, and bring them on stage, and we'll be over it. This topic.
No, I think he just needs to go away for a while,
But
like
when they
Will
dragging
Smith.
him
I don't want to
too,
see him
when
for a
his
while.
son cussing him out, and they was getting mad at Brian McKnight too. Like,
Well, I don't feel bad for him, Wally, honestly, because he brought this to the He brought this to the forefront. I wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have known. We wouldn't have known
because
that
then
there was
it's
an
like his
issue.
oldest son. Did somebody? One of his oldest son came out saying he owed him money, and he tried to buy our love, and then Brian McKnight was like, I don't owe you nothing. Y'all are grown, like, because they battled like a couple of years back when this story first started.
Hmm.
But one of his oldest son, if I'm not mistaken, they were going back and forth. But then I saw a video, I know this is years ago, where he had his sons up there singing with him. So I don't understand. This have to be brewing from like years of dysfunction,
I agree.
and it
I
came
agree
on
with
the
you.
internet
I
because,
agree with you.
yeah. But this is not uncommon. I mean, an entertainer literally wasn't there because at that time when they were born, Brian McKnight was famous, right?
Yes.
He was everywhere. So I don't think he had time to, but father his older children. But as men, they have a tendency of starting over and they forget about the first batch,
I agree with
and
you.
that's a
I agree with you.
problem where a lot of men have to struggle with because how he think, y'all grown, get yours. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
and I did remember when he said his current wife tried to help one of the dudes work at the hospital, and they dragged. I remember this verbatim because he said he sent one of his sons to work at the hospital. I
Uh-huh.
guess the boy didn't show up, or he got fired, or because they was trying. I believe his stepmom was trying to help his older son like get jobs, and what they think, oh no, dad, you famous, so give us a check.
I don't know. Because at this point, after all the things that the vile things he said, there is no turning back.
Yeah.
So, that could be true, might not be
And
true,
what is
but
it? What did he probably responded to the foul things they said about him? And what gets him? He's the celebrity. Okay, he's get the blunt of it. But they probably, I know this for just as a disrespectful, coming from a disrespectful son for myself, me being
oh
disrespectful,
no.
and mom can say f word, blah 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 blah. But I ain't put out what I said about her. You see what I'm saying? What the thing is, he's reacting to something. They probably say you ain't ish. F you, you ain't my daddy. And he probably feels slighted and be like, hey, I'm whatever. Shout out to my younger kids. He's probably trying to get his own. They probably said some mean, nasty things to Brian and I. And I think, like you say, it's us, we would have not known this having a wit on the internet.
Right, I agree.
Because it's on,
Right.
and then what he put in the bio can be disrespectful too. Because he got, how many kids this man got? So apparently he got more kids. Like,
Yes.
okay.
With the other one, but I just wanted just to bring that up, maybe a topic for conversation. But I'm definitely, I'm a parent. There's no manual to this shit, and what I do know is that I don't embarrass my children, no matter how upset we are privately. So I just wanted to mention
It's
that.
just really sad, man. I do feel for Brian McKnight because at the end of the day, It ain't like he making a lot of money from streaming, so he makes his money from touring at this point of his career. I don't
Right.
think he ever put out another album that will go platinum, quadruple platinum anymore. I believe those days are over, but he have an amazing catalog. I mean, at one point, it's just something how the world can boost you up and then just tear you down. Because at one
Well,
point
he
he
had
was,
two songs. I mean, two songs.
he had more than two songs. Wait,
Well,
bro.
the ones I remember.
I mean, Brian McKnight have a catalog of albums and music. He could just sing. He could do covers for the rest of his life. Brian McKnight is so. I'm shocked, and he can act because at one point he was acting. He played in a movie. He played somebody as a therapist. And I just feel like to see Brian McKnight go down like this. I don't know. I just feel like um I love him and I love Brian McKnight. I feel like he should just apologize because if it's messing up his bag, of course, because
Yeah, I agree.
I think he should apologize to his sons. And I think his sons, like one of the sons said, I will never perform that man music. Why not? You get more money performing your dad's music.
Well, we have no idea what's going on in the background.
We don't know. And I just like
Right.
whenever something happened, and this didn't just start from like on social media. This been
Right.
brewing for like years. They said then go to his concert, Wiley. His tickets are $20. Well, I'm gonna go. I love his music. Like I love. Why y'all don't love Brian McKnight? Like, is it because I think if he didn't date no white woman, if he had another black woman as his, this want to be a nice.
No, she's Asian, Wally.
Oh yeah, y'all really hate Asian people.
Oh, would you stop? That's
Y'all
not
really hate Asian people.
That's not true.
Hey, baby, y'all can't stand Asian people.
No, that's
Yeah.
not true. It was all him. It was all
Okay,
him.
because if he didn't have a Ping Chong Young and had like a
Oh,
Keisha,
you know what? Well, you know what? I can't. This is why I love you, but I can't.
if he
But I
didn't
don't want
have
to.
a Ping Chong King Young Kung Young, if he had him a Keisha, this would be a non-story. A lot of this, y'all ain't on them sons. I just don't care. Y'all mad
Oh
that he
Lord,
got him an orange chicken
not the orange chicken.
and a fortune cookie at home, and y'all mad.
Oh, stop. Okay, I just wanted to bring that. But my second thing
Okay.
is that um, you make a lot of comments about New Yorkers or New York and the rats and stuff. It's really not that bad over here, and
Oh,
we love
it's
you.
not that
You
bad.
need to come up here.
Okay, I would definitely come out there because New York is an incredible city. It's expensive, but
Yes.
it's a beautiful city. New York have a lot of great history, especially Black history. Harlem and just what Harlem did for Black America before it was Atlanta. Harlem was what we considered Atlanta. Harlem was that.
Right.
Stars that came
Right.
out of Harlem. It just remind and just so many parts of New York, which I do love. I believe New York is one of the greatest cities in the United States. Um, because it's whatever what you say about New York, people love New York. New York is worldwide known, and
Well, I appreciate that, but the rats, I feel bad. But me and the ladies at the job just want to tell you we love you. That every time you go up, even if it's during the day, we're sneaking around trying to listen, trying to be in on the conversation. You're wonderful, Wiley.
yes,
Wonderful.
yeah, but someone said in the chat, while you have to do your homework, how you compare. That's his children. I don't care. That's this father, his children. I don't care how he compare whatever. His adult children got to understand, bro, y'all grown. Like, I can understand if they were still little teenagers and blah blah.
But that's
Okay.
when it started, dear. It started when they were young.
But
It
they
started.
grown now. Only thing Brian McKnight adult children can do is what Tamla Man said to me at her gospel concert. Is to do better. What your father didn't do for you, you do for your children. Because you
I
ain't gonna
agree
be
with
able to
that.
change Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight, he got gray hair. It looked like he hitting that 60, if I'm not mistaken. So
Oh,
you ain't changing that man in the way that he think. He's very strong-minded. He's wrong, I believe so. But at the end of the day, he the husband of that household. He feel this way about his children. And ain't nothing we can do about it. We could be mad. Only thing we can do not go to his concert. But we can't
right.
change him. There's plenty dudes that act like Brian and abandon their children and start new children and forget about the other group. And some of y'all deal with that to this day, but then y'all still be begging y'all ex-boyfriend.
Well, and that is the reason for accountability. And that's why I feel like more, and as of lately, the community is, we're holding folks accountable,
Yeah,
and
y'all
that and
should.
that's
And
good
I
too.
agree. I mean, personally, if he come to Vegas, I'm gonna still go to the show. If it's $20,
Lord,
I'm gonna still go. And wanna make a dream come true.
you better not
Two.
go that man concert.
Oh, I'm gonna be right there. Oh, you the only one. Ah! I'm gonna throw my panties at you, Brian, not if they won't do it.
Oh, I don't want to hold up your line, Wiley.
I'm
Have
gonna
a
throw the
wonderful
panties.
evening.
Ah, Brian, I'm a fake. Like, y'all don't understand how it kind of black women, you can't be that bitter because he didn't want you. If he
Oh
wanted King
Lord.
Chung Yun, let him have her.
Would you knock it off? It has nothing to do with that.
And then
No.
if he wants straight
You know,
fried
and let
rice
me, while I'm here with you, Wiley,
or
and I want
chicken.
to speak for all black women right now. We don't care. We
Okay.
don't really care about that kind of stuff. I don't know where that came
Because
from.
Asian
Maybe two
women, they're
generations back.
more productive, they're smart,
Oh
intelligent,
Lord.
wholesome.
How you know?
Because anytime Asian women, they're more supportive, intelligent,
Lord have mercy.
mathematical. They know big equations. They're
Ooh,
not
that's a
ratchet,
stereotype.
ghetto. They don't care about EB2. They care about uplifting that black man. So, um,
Okay.
I really, really love it. They know how to make good stew, noodles,
You said noodles. Okay,
Korean
all right.
fried chicken. They do it without being messy. They do it without drama. They do it without twirling their neck. They are very they're very humble. When Brian and I walk in the room, she stand. She honor that man and she don't
Lord have
disrespect that
mercy.
man. So you supposed to, I mean, again, he did have bastards because he wasn't married. So did he
Lord, you
lie?
know what?
He didn't lie. They are
No,
bastard
he was.
children.
I think you missing little small parts of the story
Okay.
there. He was married to a black woman before and had 2, 3 children. One as they got he. I'm losing my words. So he was married before, and they were with him in the beginning. A disconnect happened after he joined the church. Wow,
Okay.
some type of cultish type
You
of
can tell
thing.
because his thought process is doing, and I do miss. Again, I hope that Brian and I just why I wish a Yala Van Zandt was still on television because I would love to see Brian McKnight and his kids, his all his family come up.
Doing what?
Baby, that's gonna be get the popos because I could just imagine it's gonna be a lot of cussing that's gonna be going on in that room.
Well, like I said, I don't want to hold you up. It was wonderful to finally speak to you. Have a wonderful
I love
evening.
you, love you. I can't
Thank
wait.
you.
When I come to New York, we definitely gonna have to party.
Thank you, and have a meet and greet.
You
Something.
definitely gotta come to meet and greet. I love New York. I would love to eat some good. I heard y'all stir fry rice in New York is the best.
It's the best in the world, and
Yeah,
I didn't want to say it out front. You know what I
yeah. They
mean? But
said
yes, we
they
have the
said
best
that as
Chinese
like
food.
the Chinese food is really really. And I would love to go to a bodega. I would love to like. I
Don't say
want.
chopped cheese. Don't say chopped cheese. None of us are eating that. I don't even know why Keith Lee would go to a bodega to eat, and then he's gonna get fish out of there. I can't even handle it. Why would you get fish out of a corner store? Like it's just so preposterous to us. Like, and nobody's eating chopped cheese unless it's like the day before payday. And you just need some hot food. You know what I mean? Like I don't get that. Who told him to do that? I don't even know.
Right.
But it's very gentrified here. Therefore, I think some of our Caucasian neighbors or whatever told him to do that. But
Yeah.
nobody's eating fish out the freaking corner
Because I
store.
heard like Harlem is not black anymore. It's like it's not like as black.
Unfortunately, no,
Wow.
it isn't. And I'm from a place within a place, and I'll just explain that. So I'm from the Bronx, but I'm from a place it's called Uptown. So that's Harlem, South Bronx, and Washington Heights. So um we lost a lot of our community, Wally, and I'm not going to even lie. The Bronx is the last borough left.
Wow.
So
What about Brooklyn? So Brooklyn is not as black as it was when
it is not.
Biggie was
It's
there. Was
just a bunch of bubble tea places and other stuff that has nothing to do with the culture. It used to be an energy in the streets. Well, I think back in the '80s, you and I were young. I think I'm older than you, though. It used to be energy everywhere, hip hop and all that. That's
That's
gone.
gone. That don't
It's
exist.
gone. Yeah,
Wow.
but
I really feel for that because they said I remember they broke ground on 125th Street Whole Food. I said it begins. That's what somebody said in the chat. Wow, I'm just so
I love the chat. First of all, you
I'm
have a great group of people that come,
thank you for
and
that.
they're always so funny. I can't keep up all the time, but you guys are just so funny, and great and positive,
Thank
and
you.
not afraid of calling people on their shit.
No, no,
So
we
love
can't be
that.
afraid of that. Thank you so very much for that, sister.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't want to take up your time. Let me get out of here. But you are wonderful, dear.
Love
You are
you.
absolutely wonderful. Have a great night.
Thank you.
All right. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Man, I was not expecting someone to call in today, and we thank you all so very much. Now, don't forget, we going to Vegas. The movie, so y'all donate. Person already came in and sent a contribution in, and we love you all so very much. Keep contributing. Everybody shot tie. Okay, keep contributing. There go person right there. Love you all that had came through and show love. But in my close, because I'm so glad we did these topics. Y'all give Proud of Me a hand for executive producing this show today. Y'all give her a hand. They said Will and Martin already had a deal for Bad Boy movie before anything else happened. Wiley, this the problem with y'all YouTube blogger. Y'all lie and make up ish. I believe the lady about Jada, she said she was younger than her, but both of their grandparents were doctors, so they saw each other frequently. That should tell y'all Jada lived a fair life. Most kids want to be in the ghetto, who lives in the suburb. Nikki should know better than she's not a new rapper. Why would you want negativity surrounding you? Why do black people think having a good life is bad? You have slam slump out to be a part of a community. Are they responding to that? Wow, that was a good episode. I was not expecting that episode to be that good. Maybe we should take some more breaks. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Man, that was good. Okay. Oh, and she sent another wait a minute, she sent another $20. And she said verbatim, this is what person said. She said, we want you to have a great trip. Thank you. Keep it coming, honey. God, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Give me a second. Well, since you brought up Jenny Ma, can we talk about Jenny Ma? Because you brought her up. Somebody brought up Jenny Ma in the comments, but Jenny Ma is back talking about her abuse that is coming on. Y'all already know she was dating somebody black, and they're saying that she was abused, and that's what Jenny Ma is saying. So y'all definitely, I saw that on there on the cat. It's in every echo of your bravery, Cassie. There's lies and melody of hope that dances through the silence. Your voice has been a shield, have been a shield and sanctuary for many, including me. Thank you, Tasha, for that $10 donation. Thank you, sister, so very much. I'm seeing it right then and there. Thank you, sister. Until your light. Thank you so much. And happy birthday to your daughter. It was her birthday, you guys, over the weekend. Y'all shout out to her. Happy birthday. She had a beautiful time. And then a shout out to her friend. Her friend actually had a birthday party. Had her best friend birthday was over the weekend too. So we want to say shout out to her too. Shout out to her friend as well, for them for their amazing support. But her daughter always watched the Wiley Show, even though she don't know what powerful stuff what we talk about, but she know when I'm on the phone talking to her mama, and anytime the intro song come out, she start dancing. Uh, we love her. So it was her birthday. I saw that over the weekend. And shout out to Latavia. Latavia performed over the weekend, you guys. Just some updates. Other producers, Latavia performed over the weekend. And shout out to Natasha for recording and documenting that moment. We shared that on our story. I couldn't make it yesterday. I wanted to make it there yesterday. I couldn't make it there yesterday. But I want to say shout out to her as well. So shout out to her as well for your amazing support. I kind of want to move to White Plains. Oh, okay. So shout out to Latavia for her support, you guys. I believe she was in the chat earlier. I don't know if she was still in the chat, but she was out there performing, you guys, in Vegas. And we want to say shout out to her for her amazing support and everything. Just shout out to her. I gotta find a barber in Vegas. Like no shade. I gotta find a barber in Vegas. I got definitely find a barber in Vegas. Wiley is tripping. T.S. Madison isn't bad at acting. Okay. Well, this girl be sending me stuff. Half the time, this girl be sending me stuff in my email. I just be reading it. Erica Banks recently at Nicki Minaj tour got booty bigger due to the gaining weight. She need to exercise and eat and cook healthier. And this is the thing. I don't regret telling her to get a BBL. I don't regret. Well, I do regret because if she listens to my advice, I do regret telling her to get that BBL. But they're saying that this sister have gained so much weight and with her whole BBL and stuff. That's what I heard that she got gained. They said this: your video will be taken down an hour or less. You have an option to remove it, or YouTube can. Why would you threaten me? I don't appreciate it, especially because you are wrong. The video. So whatever you see information from is the problem. Please like us. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's what somebody sent me. Oh, okay. I thought Tasha K was sending me a message. I'm like, wait, we ain't play her content. Okay. All right. Okay. They said Erica Banks got a second BBL. What? Not a second BBL. And also, let's be clear, because if she gonna get a BBL, then she need to. Let me also say this: if you gonna get a BBL, then you shouldn't eat. I mean, you should. Excuse me. If you're gonna get a BBL, then you should eat, but don't eat as much. That's bad because it didn't even help her career. Oh my gosh. I hope that's not true about Doja Cat. And we love Doja Cat over here. Somebody type Doja Cat name in the chat. Doja Cat is going out with her father, going back and forth with her father. She said, let me know when you need me to re-up your makeup cabinet because you a B word. They said, that doesn't do it again. Give me a lazy eye and dip. Doja Cat speaks about her dad via Instagram. I got an Urban Decay. I got Pag McGray Labs. I got Fiddy. I got Scott. Let me know. I got your back, sus. All right. So apparently she's going back and forth with her dad. You know, some definitely happened. F you is what she said to her dad. She also going back and forth with her father. You guys, Doja is I mean, foul. Said gave me a lazy eye and dip. Give me a lazy eye and dip. Oh my god, these people, rich people problems. But her dad is beefing like because then her African Nigerian dad played in a movie in a Whoopi Goldberg movie, if I'm not mistaken. She was just going through it with her brother. It's just so sad. I really feel for her, and I really feel for her mom. I really feel for their entire family. And my last subject here, y'all already know Busta Rhymes. They saying Busta Rhymes is gay. I'm so tired of this person. I am so sick of that. Unless you got Busta Rhymes busting around open one man, shut up about it. Because I'm just so tired of it. Just like when William the Baddest came out saying that Soulja Boy is gay. If you can't put the video out, and it didn't even help your career. I told Wayne the Baddest in the DM, it didn't help your career because unless you got a video to prove that he just whooping you with that pin, We ain't gonna believe it. And I got to tell you, celebrity, something, and the Busta Rhymes and people that want to cue. If you going on Tasha K's show saying it, we ain't gonna believe it. That's a tainted show, and it's not a reliable source. And that's the thing that eat up Tasha K in her guts. She's not reliable, and then she ain't getting no credit of her doing the show. She want people to throw out the red carpet and do all this stuff like that. They ain't throwing out the red carpet for her because she's a nothing but a liar. They're not throwing out the red carpet that she beloved. She could have had all the glitz and glamour, but you're known as a tainted force to get all that type of stuff. No different than when we were talking about the whole Busta Rhymes piece. They said on these podcasts just to go famous. It's just no different than Tamar Braxton and her whole boyfriend situation and her back and forth with her man and all of this. And this is the something when you sisters that go out here and no offense with Carlos King, and we love him, but I feel like he's nothing but an ambulance chaser of content. He chased these stories. Tamar Braxton Boo, Junior Robinson goes all following her shady interview with Carlos King. Keep poking the bear. And it make me feel some type of way when y'all date white men when they want to talk black. Really, really something. But again, Carlos King, I really don't like him because he be chasing content. So in the clips, Carlos keep calling him Cardinal Sanders, saying he craves chicken when he looks at him. I'm confused. Is an interview recent, but his post suggests they're not together. I can't keep up with those Braxtons and their man. That's one thing about the Braxtons. They cannot keep either a. You got to be strong to date a Braxton. I mean, every man that they have, nobody really stayed in a relationship long other than Trina. No, I'm sorry, Tracy. And then her man cheated on her, but she stayed with her man. She didn't divorce him. So none of them had great relationships. Everybody that they had, they cheated on them, and it's crazy. Okay, it's sad. I'm definitely praying for the Braxtons too, that they can find a black man that's gonna show them love. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta get on this. Get myself together. This was really, really good. Got to do some more packing. Love you all dearly, and I will see y'all later. Love y'all dearly. We'll be back because I do want to talk about the. I will be talking about this interview tomorrow. This whole Larry Reed and Levantre. I will be talking about that later on today. Well, tomorrow, really. Now, mind you, when I'm in Vegas, it's a 2 hour. So if I go live at 3 o'clock, it literally is for 5 o'clock, 5 Central, 5 Central, 6 Eastern. So we'll definitely do that. Thank y'all, and make sure y'all keep giving. Can't wait to talk about this interview. I'm about to watch this tonight so I can have something to talk about. And I'm about to go eat something because I'm super, super hungry. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember, always remember to put God first. Always, always, always put God first. And thank you all for y'all have been donating and showing love. And of course, we'll be going live. Hopefully, where I'm going, got some good Wi-Fi. I'm praying. I believe I'm gonna call them like, hey, y'all got the good Wi-Fi? Cause I gotta have the Wi-Fi to do my show now. Love you all, and I'll talk to y'all soon. The interview is on Vincent, if I'm not mistaken, Vincent channel. The interview is up in there. It's on Vincent channel, and y'all could definitely get into it. It's actually on Vincent channel. Okay. All right, it's on Vincent channel, and we are going to show love and watch the interview. Thank you all so very much, and we'll be back. Don't get no. We're gonna be back tomorrow. But shout out to y'all, and I've been posting shorts. Let me see that. Did y'all been see? Do y'all get the shorts? Cause on my Instagram, it's not uploading. I gotta reprogram it so to upload on my Instagram. Give me a second. Okay, so y'all do get the shorts. Okay, because I'm looking at it. for that. And make sure y'all go and share those shorts. Thank you all so very much. Shout out to AI for that amazing support. Speaking about AI, we use that for our shorts. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. And yes, we are going live tomorrow in Vegas. That'll be our first live. I'm not gonna do a members only until the members only. I will do something with y'all for members only in Vegas. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And I can't wait to see y'all. Thank you all again. And if anybody want to contribute, y'all already know what y'all can do. Continue to do so. Be done. All right.